Welcome back to our weekly update. I'm Charlotte McLeod with investingnews.com, and I'm here to give you a quick look at our top stories for the week. Last week, I shared highlights from the Rule Symposium, which meant we didn't get a chance to talk about a couple of significant pieces of news. One of those was the US government's credit rating downgrade from Fitch Ratings. The agency cut the country's ranking by one notch, reducing it to AA+ from the top level of AAA. Explaining the decision, Fitch pointed to expected fiscal deterioration over the next 3 years, as well as the government's high and growing debt burden. The firm also looked to the past, mentioning the erosion of governance in America over the last 2 decades compared to other countries that have double and AAA credit ratings. Fitch's downgrade has drawn criticism from officials, including U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, who said it was arbitrary and based on outdated data from 2018 to 2020. But many of the people I speak with regularly are very concerned about the debt situation in the U.S. Brian London of Gold Newsletter has consistently warned about the nation's growing debt, especially in light of rising interest rates. Here's how he explained it in our most recent interview.
So this is really, the debt load is accelerating at a very quick rate. The problem again is that interest rates, are 400 or 500 basis points from where they were a year ago. And as debt resets to those new rates, it's going to precipitate another crisis. It's almost unavoidable.
So how has gold been performing during all of this activity? The yellow metal has spent the last couple of weeks trending down. Although it was as high as $19.70 per ounce at the beginning of last week, it was at about $19.12 by the end of August 10th. Among other factors, gold has faced headwinds as confidence in the U.S. Federal Reserve's ability to engineer a soft landing increases. The latest consumer price index data hasn't helped. It shows that in July, the index rose 0.2% month-on-month and 3.2% year-on-year. The Fed's next meeting is in September. Another topic that's been making headlines recently is the military coup in Niger. With 2 major mines that produce about 5% of the world's uranium, Niger was the 7th largest uranium mining country in 2022, with output of 2,020 metric tons. The coup has raised questions about uranium supply out of Niger, which accounts for 15% of France's uranium needs and 1/5 of EU imports. French state-controlled uranium miner Orano said on August 1st that its sites in the country remain secure, although it continues to monitor developments closely. Smaller players in the country have also commented. Global Atomic said on July 31st that it continues to prepare the plant site at its Dasa project for construction, while GoviX Uranium said the same day that its operations were continuing as usual. For now, no new developments have been reported, but uranium market participants are definitely keeping an eye on the situation, especially given concerns that Russia may take advantage of instability in Niger. We'll be keeping an eye on what happens and whether there are any impacts on uranium supply. That's all for this week. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss future updates and interviews. You can also follow us on social media or click below for our report or any article mentioned in this video. We'll see you next time.